And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. On Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Brooks. Anthony is out there with the kid. And it's Pierce. And it's Buckets in at the 4 spot. And for the Wildcats, the natural out there with the kid. Then it's Thunder. Then there's A-Train. And it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to the kid. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. Here are the Wildcats.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Down low. It's good.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's Whitney. And the pass to the natural. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Passes it to Whitney. No good that time. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Off target at the rim. The Wildcats have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Still team ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pushing it up. Pull up Jay. And too long on the shot. Now Whitney. Here's A-Train. Pass to Richards. There's the pass to A-Train. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's the kid. Stolen. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Thunder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The kid passes to Pierce. It's deflected. And they're moving it up. And no good that time. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Pierce kicks to Brooks. Back to Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
And here is Harris. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Swiped away. Passes it to Richards. Here's A-Train. Pass to Richards. Clock at 6. Here's Thunder, covered by Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Team's ball.
Shot clock at 2.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here is Harris. Outside Anthony. Will it go? Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's A-Train. Thunder passes to Whitney. 6 to shoot. From deep. Brooks grabs the board. Gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Whitney with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's A-Train. The pass to the natural. Here's Big Red. That shot is off. Nice D from Brooks. Harris outside. Passes it to Buckets. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So both teams making some changes here. the free throw, no good. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
And here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That's his first personal.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Brooks. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Payne, he's checked in for Big Red. And he sinks the second. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Harris. Outside Pierce. He kicks it to Robinson. Harris outside. Releases. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. Hugh, guarded by Harris. It's hauled in by Harris. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
To the paint. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hugh passes to Jay. Robinson pulls it in. Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Pierce. Harris, right side.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Pass to Jay. The pass to Montgomery. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Q. Shoots it. Black grabs the board. Here's the machine, and he slams it one-handed.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-handed.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Q passes to Jay. Now here's Payne. And it's blocked. Here's Black. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Harris outside. Outside Robinson. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Lets it fly. A nice shot by Black. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To end the drought. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Robinson dishes to Harris. Pass to the machine. Good, and Harris gets the assist. The machine's got his second basket of the night.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
The shot's good. And here is Harris. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Harris at the line for 2.
The first one falls. And Harris drops them both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Q guarded by Harris. Q passes to Brooks. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the visiting team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Pierce is out there with the machine. Then it's Robinson. Then it's the kid. And it's Black in at the point guard position. And the pass to Q. Clock at 6. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Q's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Wildcats. Outside, Pierce. Kicks to Black. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. And the Wildcats the other way now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Payne finds Brooks. It's deflected. Here's Black. Pass to the kid. Outside, Pierce. It's blocked. 3-on-3. Here's the captain. Pierce covering. Pass to Q. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Q's got 7.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The kid passes to the machine. He kicks it to Pierce. In the corner, it's Robinson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Wildcats, the kid, he's checked in for Brooks. Thunder comes in for Payne. And it's A-Train in for Q. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Thunder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's blocked. The pass to Montgomery. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Black. Can they get it? Got a piece of it. Here's Thunder. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted. Great word to use. You're right.
That's his first personal foul. The key. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The natural, he's checked in for Jay. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Elbow. 2.
Richards. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. They grabbed their own miss. Here are the Wildcats. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Whitney. It's tipped. They retain possession. Passes to Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Here's the kid. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's blocked. Pass to A-Train. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, A-Train. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Ladies and gentlemen, James team.
Gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anthony kicks to Black. Now the pass to the kid. Anthony in the corner. Off the left rim and out. Here are the Wildcats. It's been 10 unanswered points. Here's Thunder, covered by Anthony. Thunder passes to the natural. Shot left block. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Here's Brooks. Can't cash in from close range. The Wildcats have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's A-Train. He has 5. Black grabs the board. Black's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's blocked, but they recover it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Jay's checked in for Thunder. Here's the natural. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Harris. Outside Anthony to halt the run. That shot missing. And the Wildcats the other way now.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only one triple for him tonight.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. To the inside. Passes it to A-Train. Here's the natural. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Jay, and it's denied. Anthony in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his third assist on the night. Anthony's gone 2 of 4 shooting from three-point land. Here's A-Train, covered by Anthony. Pass to Whitman. Jay, guarded by Harris. Here's A-Train. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Whitney against Harris. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's A-Train. 5 points in the game. Here's Richards. They'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So for the Wildcats, Brooks comes in for the kick. And it's Q in for A-Train. Both good from the line that time. Around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now here's Anthony. He has 6. The pass to Buckets. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Buckets. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to the natural. Pass to Q. Fires the three. Here's Big Red. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
At the line, Richards. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Wildcats making a switch here. Payne's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Outside Pierce. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Pierce has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
There's the pass to Richards. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Jay the pass to Payne, and he makes good on the layup. Payne's got the game tied up here for the Wildcats.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Buckets. Brooks covering. Nice D from Brooks. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, a good job by the defender not getting fooled by the step back, but still got the shot to fall.
Harris, right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. So for the Wildcats, Jay's checked in for Big Red, and the captain subbed in for Jay. And he can't hit the second. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Wildcats. Pass to Montgomery. Back to Brooks. With 2 seconds left. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Wildcats. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Looking at the Wildcats, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Big Red displaying his skills today.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got A-Train, the natural out there with Big Red. Then it's the Kid, and it's Thunder in at the 2. Here's the natural. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. At disastrous 25% from the field so far. We've got the Kid. Buckets is out there with Pierce. Then it's Brooks. And it's Anthony in at the point. Now the dish to Brooks. Got a hand on it. Here's Big Red. Pass to A-Train. Here's Big Red. Brooks covering. Here's Richards. And that one is good. Big Red's got 9 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Pierce. Shot clock at 5. No good with the wing jumper.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Stolen away. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Whitney against Pierce. Whitney with it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pierce finds Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Kid. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. The Kid's got his first basket of the night.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Thunder, and it's blocked.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Brooks, and it's denied.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And there's the pass to the natural. Here's Thunder. Richards passes to the natural. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Wax checked in for buckets. He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the kid.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Passes to A-Train. Here's the natural. Pierce covering. Here's the natural. Pass to Richards. Here's A-Train. From deep three-point range, Black grabs the board. Black's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Got that one up quick. 6 points for James. The Wildcats have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Now the pass to Richards. Passes it to Thunder. 5 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Pierce finds Brooks, and he makes that one.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
A-Train, the pass to Thunder. Here's A-Train. He's got 5. Pass to Whitney. Here's Thunder. For 3. Trains the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now Anthony. He's got 6. Brooks kicks to Pierce. Back to Brooks. But they'll get another chance. Here's Big Red. 11 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Richards. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Hitting an ugly 27% since halftime. Robinson finds Harris. And here's Pierce. Outside Robinson. From deep. The shot misses.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Pierce inside the three-point line. They get it back. Robinson against Brooks. Here's Black. Back to Robinson. The three. That shot off the mark. Hugh passes to Richards. Over Pierce. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pierce. That's his second personal foul. At the line, Richards. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Buckets. He's checked in for lights out. He's off on the second. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Out to Harris. The pass to Buckets. And that one is off. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Richards. Excellent D there from Pierce.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Count that bucket. And it's 6 points for the machine.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Hugh passes to Brooks. Pass to Q. Beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one. A pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And there's the foul. It's on Q. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Wildcats, the captain comes in for Big Red, and it's Payne in for Jay. Pierce against Brooks. Fires the 3. Here's Buckets. No good with the layup.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Q. Here's covering. Here's Q. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low. Here's the machine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And he's good on the second. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Q passes to Brooks. 1:25 left to play in the third. Here's Q. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris finds Pierce. And yes, it's good. Pierce has got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Brooks. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Q. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris dishes to Robinson. Pass to the machine. With a tie. No good that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. Right wing. Stolen by Robinson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And the pass to Pierce. 4 seconds left. Not going to go that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wildcats lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Brooks. Jay out there with the captain, and it's Thunder, and it's Payne in at the 2. And stolen by Payne. Here's Thunder, rejected by Harris. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A-Train, he's checked in for Brooks. And here's Pierce. The feed to Brooks. And it's blocked. Here's Buckets. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. 7 points for Thunder.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Pierce kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Montgomery. Brooks covering. Thunder passes to Payne. Passes to A-Train. Excellent D there from Pierce.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Buckets. Outside Pierce. Good on the three-point shot.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
A-Train, the pass to the captain. Here's A-Train. Pierce covering. The pass to Montgomery. Now here's Payne. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wildcats lead by 4.
huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
So for the Wildcats, the natural, he's checked in for the captain. And it's the kid in for Payne. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Baseline try. The shot missing. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pierce against Whitney. Passes it to the natural. The shot, no good. Gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Brooks with the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's A-Train. Tries a 3. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's the kid. Pass to Buckets. To tie it up. He takes it up and lays it in. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Thunder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
At the line, Thunder. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Big Red's checked in for Jay. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anthony kicks to Pierce. Back to Anthony. He lobs it up.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. There's the pass to Whitney. Here's A-Train, covered by Anthony. 6 to shoot. Here's A-Train. It's deflected. Pierce with it. Out to Anthony. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Here's A-Train. Passes it to Whitman. It's stolen by Anthony. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
One shot.
That free throw good from Anthony. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to the kid. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Buckets. With the fadeaway. He can't get that one to fall. And the Wildcats the other way now to the left side wing. Here's A-Train, and Anthony sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Still team ball.
The visitors on defense have allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Richards. 4 on the clock. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Pass to the kid. Dishes it to Anthony. It's Pierce on the wing. A 3-ball. No good. Shot missing. And the Wildcats the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A-Train, the pass to Thunder. Whitney with it. Over Anthony. The pass to Thunder. Inside, here's the natural. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Anthony. Outside, Pierce. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Anthony's shot is off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's A-Train. Passes it to Thunder. And here is Whitney, covered by Anthony. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Brooks. Pierce wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. On 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth to take the lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
At the line, Richards. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, and a game is tight. You can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Anthony looking it over. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Thunder passes to Whitney. Here's Thunder. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Thunder's got 7 points for the quarter.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Now here's Anthony. To end the cold streak. Brooks kicks to Pierce. No good from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line, Richards. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's off as well, so he misses both. The wide open look here for Anthony. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
The Wildcats call time here. The score knotted at 53. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. For our Jordan player of the game, Jane.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Here's Thunder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Buckets passes to Anthony. Tries from 10. Oh, no good. And the Wildcats call time here. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so here are the Wildcats, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Pierce is out there with buckets. Then it's Brooks. Then it's the kid. And it's Anthony in at the point.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Shooting one.
Here's the kid. Outside Pierce. Now Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to the kid. Here's the 3. No good there. And the Wildcats the other way now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Now here's Anthony. That shot, no good. We're just over a minute into overtime here. Here's Montgomery.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, yes. That's for sure. Here's Anthony. And there's the pass to Buckets. 5 on the clock. Here's Pierce. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. The shot, no good.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Richards passes to A-Train. And here's Whitney. Here's Thunder. High, arcing shot, and he gets it back. Bucket is good. Big Red's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wildcats. Gotten off to a rough start here in overtime. Missing 4 consecutive to start the period. Outside Anthony. Looking to end the run. It's blocked. Here's Whitney. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Being a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And it's Pierce in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Wildcats call time here. They're up by 6. There's 1:17 left in the first overtime. Here's Thunder. It's deflected, and they get it back.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now here's Anthony. Pocket 6. Passes it to the kid. Misses the 3.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And so here are the Wildcats. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Here are the Wildcats. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Wildcats lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Here's Thunder. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.